In this nitty-gritty Let's Play live stream, we're going to be playing American Mah Jongg at Mahjong Time. If you've not tried playing at Mahjong Time yet, look for my email in the video description below. I can send you information on their 30-day VIP trial. Today's topic is popular house rules. I'm going to do a quick presentation to share what I've learned just through the grapevine. If there are any house rules that you've heard of that are not in this presentation, send me an email. I would love to hear about them because I have a wiki article with a list of house rules that I have heard of. I even just heard a new one today that I'm trying to wrap my head around. This group, I don't know how popular this is, probably not very popular, I imagine, but they play with 5 players. Not betting, 5 players, and they do right and left as normal. And then when they do the across pass, they basically pass in a star shape. Like, well, anyway, I'm trying to figure it out because it sounds like 2 players get to do 2 passes. So it's confusing. So as soon as I get the rundown on it, I'll add it to this list. But if anybody here knows what I'm talking about, let me know in chat and tell me how this 5-star cross pass is done, because it's just not making sense logistically. So I'm going to share my screen after I say welcome. Also, we have a new channel member, Brenda. Thank you so much for joining as a channel member. All channel members, when they subscribe as a channel member, those funds go to support what I do through MAHJLIFE, and I'm very grateful. If you don't already know, that's Lucky. He is our welcome wagon. Also, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos and for sharing about MAHJLIFE. Moderators, thank you so much for helping monitor chat today. This will be a nitty-gritty format, so we're going to nix the socialization. If you like to do gameplay with commentary and socialize, join us on Friday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. After that, we do Beat the Pro from 7 to 9, and that's a little more social as well. Welcome. Hi, Wes, Dana, Donna. Thank you so much for being here. I'll go ahead and share my screen and we'll talk about popular house rules. Let me get the presentation ready first. Okay, do you need a vacation, rest from your vacation? Sort of. I mean, I'm settling in okay, but on the last day, we took a long walk, unintended. We were trying to find the beach. And, oh, I know this is a little social, sorry. But I got just bit by bugs. I've got probably, I don't know, 30 mosquito bites all over me. And it's been pretty agonizing, actually. I mean, I'm finally healing, but I've just been an itchy mess for these last few days. So I'm hoping that I'm through the worst of it. So in that sense, yes, I would like a vacation without bugs. All right, I'm going to go over some house rules that I see discussed in social media and also that I've experienced in person. So here we go. First thing that I want to say is that the league does not condone, for lack of a better word, house rules, because house rules tend to create havoc, and also they don't answer to house rules. So if you have a problem with a house rule, don't call the league because they won't help you. So when you play with a house rule, your group needs to decide on the logistics of that house rule. So there may be variations for some of these house rules as we go along that I don't have documented. Let me know by email if you have any input. But I like to categorize house rules in these ways: allowances, basically having to do with money; accelerators, how to speed up the game; penalties, how to encourage people to play more defensively, basically; immunity, which is the opposite of penalties. Immunity would be forgiving, reckless playing, I guess you could say; and then gimmicks. So allowances, accelerators, penalties, immunity, and gimmicks. These are the types of rules that can be added to a game based on the preferences of the players. And every group, social group, is autonomous. So any given group can play however they want. The game is designed for social play. So each group is autonomous, and therefore they can modify the rules as they see fit for their group. If you're playing in a tournament, of course, none of these are going to be allowed. So try not to get used to playing with these house rules, because if you play where the players are more, they play by the rules, like league rules only, it could be difficult for you to make that transition. The other thing I just want to share is, before you play with a group for the first time, ask about their rules. Make sure that you understand what house rules are in place so that there's no surprises. Okay, so here we go. Allowances. The first one is a boom joker. A boom joker is one where one of the 8 jokers has some kind of a special mark, like a dot sticker or something like that, some way to differentiate it from the other jokers. If a player wins with a boom joker, they get a bonus, like an additional $1 from each player. It kind of reminds me of Dora from Nitty-Gritty Mah Jongg. In Nitty-Gritty Mah Jongg, there's a house rule or a variation called Akadora, where one of each 5 is red. And if you have a red 5 in your hand and you win, you get an extra Han. So more score, basically. So it's similar to that. So if you also have a boom joker and you use it in an exposure, you can lose it. And that other person will get that joker, and they could potentially get that bonus if they win. So that is called a boom joker. Any questions about the boom joker? Boom. Boom joker. Okay, we're going to keep going. Next, pie. A lot of people play with a pie. A pie is when you put a loss limit on how much can be lost. You put a limit to the amount that can be lost. The most common is a $5 pie. So you have quarters, nickels, and dimes totaling $5, and you play with that amount. If you lose all of that, you continue to play, and you just don't pay until you win. And when you have more money, then you can pay the winner once your pie fills up again. This is a house rule, and the league actually says no pie because they believe every winner should be rewarded accordingly. So that's why they don't believe in putting a limit on the amount that you play with. The league does condone playing for money. They just don't believe in putting a predetermined limit to the amount that a player can lose. So that is a pie. Some people say pie stands for purse is empty, which I do not. I don't know why they came up with the word pie. In documentation through the league and bulletins and such, I've seen them spell it PY, which I don't quite understand the meaning of that, but we'll move on. Wall game kitty. This goes with a pie, because when somebody loses their pie, you got to be able to, well, you don't have to be able to pay somebody, but this is one way that a winner will get paid if somebody loses their pie. Basically, if any game ends in a wall game or a draw, everybody pitches in a quarter, and that pot builds so that when somebody goes pie, they use the money in the kitty to pay the winner. So the winner is always paid. So a pie and a wall game kitty are typically used together. So it's like a double house rule. Pie with a wall game kitty. And at the end of the day, they divide the spoils in that kitty. So just divide it by however many players are there. Incidentally, if you're playing in a 5-player game where the 5th player bets, usually there's no wall game kitty, because it gets complicated. Who pays for that? I have played with a group where the incoming player contributes the quarter because they are the ones who have that potential to win it. But that kitty grows if nobody wins and it's another wall game. So it gets complicated. And that, again, is the reason why the league doesn't condone house rules. So it can be complicated, but your group decides on how to manage the kitty. Hello, Sue. Okay, so now last pick from the wall. If a player declares Mahjong after picking the last tile in the wall, they get a bonus amount set by the group, like $1. Something like that. The variations here are each player's last pick. So even though there's 4 tiles left, if any one of those players pick their winning tile from those last 4, then they would get the bonus. Another variation is if they get a self-picked win from the last tile, it's like a double-double bonus. And if the self-picked win on the final tile from the wall, on any wall, let's see, self-pick win on the final tile from the wall, self-pick win while picking from, so the last tile in the wall versus any time during the last wall. That would be those last 2 bullets. So anytime while picking from the last wall, you get a bonus, or the very last tile. So those are some of the variations there. Okay, next, doubles. This is when you roll the dice. East rolls the dice to break the wall. If East rolls doubles, like this example here, 2 6s, the value of the winning hand for that game is doubled. And typically you increase the pie, because if somebody does win, then you're going to be paying quite a bit more. So doubles is a very popular house rule. Okay, I think that is it for, oh no, there's one more. This is a recent one that I've heard about, an ante. So basically what you do is before each game, you put in a small amount of money, and then whatever it may be, let's say a quarter each. Since each player has a stake in the game, they're likely to increase their defensive play, is the idea behind it. If the game ends in a draw, the ante grows. So it's like a pot in the middle, kind of like a poker ante. So that is relatively new, but I think it sounds like fun, actually. I wouldn't mind trying this one out, an ante. A small amount, like an extra quarter or something like that. Sweeten the pot, basically. Oh, there's one more. This is another relatively new one. 10x. This is where you add a 0 to the value of the hand, and typically there's no pie at all. You come with money. So basically, if it's a 25-point hand on the card, you just add a 0. So that would be 250. So if you win, each player would pay you $2.50. And then if you consider a jokerless hand, well, then you're going to pay $5 for that win. So 10x, this is big money. Any questions about the inflation, I guess? Allowances, I think is what I called it. Okay, so now let's talk about accelerators. The first one is picking ahead. This is age old. This is an old house rule. I think it was the way the game was played at one time. Basically, you pick your next, so like you discard to end your turn, and then you pick your next tile, but you don't look at it. You just put it on your rack. And then when it's your turn, you look at that tile, discard, and then pick your future tile, like in this example. That's called picking ahead. The challenge and where this gets a little murky is if somebody claims a discard and turns are skipped, you've got to move that future tile so the right person would end up with it. So it can get very messy. The futures are redistributed if turns get skipped. If turns don't get skipped, well, either way you have to move things around, because no. If someone on my left discards and I claim it, yeah, you do have to move it no matter what, because I never would have picked that tile. I took the claim tile. So all the future tiles have to go to the right. So anyway, it can get messy. I've never played this way, and I don't think I ever would play this way. If someone said they played with futures or picking ahead like this, I would decline. It just sounds too complicated to me. Playing with futures, this is a little bit different as well. This one is where you get 14 tiles when you are dealt your tiles. So after you get 13 tiles, everybody gets one more. So East has 15 tiles, everybody else has 14 tiles, and you discard and then you pick. So East will discard to start the game, and then the next player discards and then they pick. The next player discards and then they pick. So calling happens as normal, but if you are ready, or if you have a winning hand, because you have 14 tiles, if you get your Mahjong, you cannot declare Mahjong until your next turn. So if you draw your winning tile, for example, you just have to wait until your next turn to declare Mahjong. And in that situation, if another player discards the winning tile for somebody else, they can declare Mahjong before you. So it can get a little murky as well. Playing with futures is what this one's called. Another supposed accelerator is something called stacks. This is a bit confusing, and it's relatively new. Basically, you create your own Charleston in front of you with random tiles. So you create your own right across left in front of your rack. So all the tiles are in front of you. You create a space in front of your rack. You take random tiles after you get your dealt hand, of course. So you take random tiles to create right across left, left across right, and then the final across. So you have 7 stacks or 7 groupings of 3 tiles each. And when you do the Charleston, you do it with yourself. You do it with your own selected random tiles in front of you. So it's like an independent Charleston. Everybody has their own stacks. So, and there's the explanation of how it's done there. But basically, if a player wants to only do one Charleston, then they can do their optional with that final stack. After the Charleston, all the tiles are mixed around and pushed into the middle, and then East discards to start the game. So it's basically an independent Charleston with random tiles, and it supposedly quickens the game. I've never done it. I've only heard about it. I think I might try it one time just to experience it, but I don't think I would ever do this consistently. A variation within this variation is that groups do not build walls. So when it's their turn, they just pick a tile from the center of the table. which is another house rule that I'll mention in a minute. This particular house rule is also known as Key West grab and go, or some people call it houses in some circles. So it's regional, which is one reason why you see Key West in there. This is how they play down there. Another way to quicken the game is to not build walls. This is called messy mahjong. Some people call it freestyle or down and dirty. I've also heard it called street mahjong. So basically, you just have all the tiles upside down on the table, mix them up, take 13 or 14 random tiles, depending on if you're east, and then you pick and discard from these random tiles. Supposedly, it makes the game quicker, and it's common when playing Siamese mahjong. So street mahjong, freestyle, down and dirty, or messy mahjong. All right, now we're going to talk about penalties. The first one is hot wall. With a hot wall, this is going to be the last wall in play, and that last wall, if somebody discards the winning tile while picking from this wall, they have to pay for the table. That's called hot wall. And some people have kind of an immunity built in, where if you can account for 3 tiles visible, that you won't be penalized. So if there's, let's say you draw a 2 dot and somebody has a pung with a joker, that's 2, and there's 1 out in a discard, so you could account for 3 tiles visible, then your 2 dot, you can throw it without being penalized. So some groups will allow that, but some groups no. They say you got to break up your hand or you'll have to pay for the table if that's a winning tile to somebody. Although if there's a pung with a joker, they could take that 2 dot, exchange the joker, and then discard the joker in that example. Okay, next we have hot tile. So a hot tile is when you know what hand someone is playing based on their exposures. And if you draw the tile that could give them their winning tile and that player wins, you have to pay for the table. So again, you have to account for tiles visible. Many times in this particular house rule, and even that hot wall house rule, you have to pay out of your own purse rather than your pie. I don't know if there's another one that I just realized, another one that I've heard of, and it's basically like a tournament rule based on exposures. I don't think we have that in here. Let me just see. No, because here's immunity. Another penalty is if somebody has 3 exposures or more and you discard the winning tile, you have to pay for the table. So 3+ exposures, there'll be a penalty there. That's another popular penalty, and that comes from tournament play. Hi, Dee Dee. Okay, so now let's talk about the immunity house rules. The first one is cold wall. This is that same short wall, the last wall in the game. And this is when you can, if you pick a risky tile and you discard it while picking and discarding from this wall, then you don't have to pay for the table. It's just nobody can win basically on a discard during this wall. You can only win by self-pick. So cold wall is where you can only win by self-pick. That's cold wall. Okay, so now we're going to move on to gimmicks. The first one is a mush. A mush is what I call here a last-ditch effort, or I also call it beating a dead horse. After the optional across, anybody who wants to participate in a mush, you can pass up to, well, let's just say 3 tiles, and you put in however many you want. And then on your turn, the exchange comes from east first. So everybody puts in how many they want to mush, and then east will take out however many they contributed, and so on. So if I contribute one tile, then on my turn I take one tile out. So you take or exchange whatever you contribute. That's called a mush. Some people mush up to 5 tiles, I have heard. The standard is 3, up to 3 tiles. That is a mush. And incidentally, I have heard of people doing the Charleston fully as a mush. Every pass is a mush, which I don't know if I have that in here, but every pass, instead of going right across left, left across right, optional across, every single pass is a mush. I've heard about that as well. Okay, so now we have super jokers. Super jokers came from Johnny Levine at Mahjong That's It Facebook group. She had a vintage tile set with a little man on it. I don't know if it was this particular set or not, but she created this selling perk and said that this is a super joker, this man on the tile. So if anybody has the super joker, they can use that super joker as a single or pair tile, for example. So she sold this idea when she was selling this vintage set, and it caught on and it grew in popularity. Oh, this is the one where some people call it street mahjong. But what has also occurred is, well, here, let me finish going through the variations. The super jokers can be used as singles. They can be used in pairs. They can be used to exchange a natural tile in an exposure. They can be exchanged for previously discarded tiles. That's called a resurrection tile. Incidentally, if you ever hear a resurrection rule or resurrection super joker, that's what that refers to. Jokers of any kinds cannot be exchanged, apparently. A super joker also can be exchanged at any time, not just on a player's turn. So on your, whether it's your turn or not, you can do whatever you want with that tile, apparently. The number of super jokers in a game ranges from 2 to 8, depending on the group. Some groups add super jokers, but replace regular jokers with super jokers. So there are all kinds of variations on super jokers. And then the other thing about, I just wanted to check the next slide, because the other thing that's happened is super jokers are also known as playing with blanks. So some people don't have a special tile with a little man, kind of like the vintage set that Johnny started this idea with. Instead, they use blank tiles, and this is running rampant, especially in Texas and South Carolina. In the Carolinas is my understanding that a lot of people are teaching the game with super jokers as being part of the game. And it's not. The joker tile that comes with the set, those are the jokers, and they do not have special powers. The super jokers would be house rule, and they have these superpowers. So super jokers and blanks. The next gimmick is called atomic. This is what I call a Cantonese sampler, because the options with an atomic hand are from Hong Kong Mahjong or any Asian version Mahjong. No, when you have to qualify to be atomic. And basically what happens is, if you start the game with your dealt hand and you don't have any flowers or jokers, you can declare that you're going to play an atomic hand. And you put up some kind of a marker, some kind of a token, which is why you see that little kitty cat token. They'll put that on their rack. Some people will just put like a dime or some other little knickknack or what have you on their rack. Some people use dominoes that are decorated. So some kind of an indicator on your rack that you are atomic. And then you are going to attempt to play a hand not on the card. And the hands could be something like any combination, one or more of these. 7 unique pair, 7 pair, which includes Kongs used as two pair, 3 kongs and a pair, 4 pungs and a pair, and 4 chows, which is 3 in a sequence, plus a pair, any combination. So those are the types of hands that you can play, and these are all from Hong Kong Mahjong. So the variations here are that you, of course, have to have no flowers or jokers in your hand. That's the first thing. You have to declare that you're going to be playing atomic before the Charleston, and you put that marker on your rack. No flowers can be passed to you. That is a variation. I need to modify this because the first two are part of the rules. The variation begins at no flowers. So some players will allow people to pass a flower, but if you get that flower and you're playing atomic, you have to pass it on to the next pass. After the Charleston, if you pick a flower or a joker from the wall, you are no longer atomic. You remove the token, and then you have to pick a hand from the card. So basically, you have to start from scratch if you pick a joker or a flower from the wall. So it's risky to play atomic. Players typically agree on the range from 50 cents to $1. If you play points, it's 50 points to 100 points, penny a point. So that is atomic. And that's it. Those are all the house rules that I've heard of that are most common, aside from that latest one that I just saw today, that 5-star Mahjong. Has anyone ever heard of this 5-star, 5-player cross pass shenanigans? And what do you think about these house rules? Any comments? Has anyone played any of these house rules? I've played a couple of them. Like I've played atomic. I've played with super jokers. Not a fan of house rules, said Wes. Yeah, I personally, I consider myself to be a purist. I like playing strictly by house or by National Mah Jongg League rules. Actually, no. You know what? There's one house rule that I typically do. If I led a group, I would play with a pie, a loss limit, because not everybody has. Some people are on limited income, or a strict income. You know, they have only a certain amount that they allow for entertainment and things like that. So I have played with a pie. I think that's pretty much the only one that I would probably play often. All the other ones I probably would decline. JL says they play with a pie. Dee Dee says they like the idea of the super joker. Sue says they stick to the rules. The last group, Wes said the last group who played and did not roll the dice to, ooh, that is a house rule, actually, not rolling the dice. There's a lot of trust involved there with that particular game. So Sue says they play with a $3 limit. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we'll play Mahjong now. I hope you enjoyed hearing about all those house rules. Now we just play Mahjong by the rules. Misty says you would love to pick up your own creative house rule and do tournaments on points and have the highest point total be the declared winner and have it donated to a charity or something. Okay. Does anybody play with bones? Hi, Brenda. Bones, do you mean the Chinese payment sticks? No. Every American Mahjong game I've ever played in since 1990 has been with quarters, nickels, and dimes. No bones. Okay, so let's see. We have twos and fours. 2, 4. I'm thinking maybe a year hand or 2, 3, 4 consecutive run. So let's just see what we can do here. So let's pass 7, 8 with a dragon. Actually, we might be able to use that dragon. Let's do the 6 with a 9. 6, 8, 9. How about that? So we have year hand potential here. I guess it would be, I don't know. I wouldn't pick it. I would be more inclined to play something consecutive. Here's a 1, 2, 4. We have tiles we can pass here. I would not keep this 5 because we can't go from 2, 4 to 5 without a good 3 in there. Okay, let's see. Blank tiles that can be used to pick up a discarded tile from a while. Yep, that's a resurrection tile. That was in the presentation. Okay, so here, let's see. Let's put that there. Here's a white dragon now. So let's see here. 7 can go. We have a pair of white dragons here. So 2, 4. I'm thinking a year hand. Let's let the east go. Year hand. It's not quite gelling. We need other 2s in here. Okay, so let's pass. We have 1, 7 pair. Let's see. Yes, we're going to keep going. I think what I would do is let the dragon go. How many across from us? 3. We can do 3. Let's do 1, 8 dragon. All right. 2, 4. We need like a 2 bam or a 2 dot. There we go. Okay.
7 characters.
All right. I feel better now. First hand under the year. We just got a keeper from the optional across. So we have 5 discards. Let's see here if there's something else we can do. Here's this flower. Let's see here, the third hand down. 2, no, we'd have to throw away a white dragon. Okay, what happened here? Are we something? Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a keeper.
9 dots.
I would play the first one, the first hand, now that we got that 2 crack.
2 dots.
So we need a 2 bam or
dragon.
a 4 crack and we'll be set. Nancy says you play that all wall games, place a quarter in the kitty, a pure hand wins the kitty. Oh, okay, cool.
Flower.
So do you use that kitty as for if somebody goes pie? Do you use the kitty for that too, Nancy? Pure hand wins the kitty. That's a nice bonus.
Five bamboo.
I would like to try the ante idea. I kind of like the
dots.
ante idea.
Red dragon.
Okay, let's get rid of that
7 dots.
I think, is it dark in here?
8 bamboos.
All right.
8 dots.
You never heard of a pie in Mahjong?
Green dragon.
A loss limit? You've not heard of it?
East wind.
So I guess you don't play with a pie
Green dragon.
if you've not heard of it. So that answers the question. Oh, I see.
8
You did
dots.
answer the question. Thank you.
1 dot.
All right. Let's see if we can draw this. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Somebody playing a complicated hand or something? So there's another big delay here. Oh, somebody lost connection. That's, yeah, we don't want to hold those.
Green dragon. Five bamboos.
So we're playing the first year
Nine
hand.
characters.
We'll pass. 7, 9 are both
Five
out.
dots.
Oh, joker beat.
9 characters.
Trite, you still got questions about Mahjong. Hello.
8 characters. South wind.
We're playing the first year hand. Pung, pung, kong, kong. 2 suits.
5 characters.
Okay.
6 bamboos.
I wonder if they're still having trouble because this is going at a slow crawl. What in the world is going on here?
5 bamboos. 1 dot.
Trite, just so you know, my email address is in the video description. Feel free to send me
4
questions
dots.
by email. Maybe we can take them offline, and that way I can answer all your
8
questions by
bamboos.
email. Are your questions about American Mah Jongg? Today we were talking about house rules in this Nitty-Gritty
2
Let's Play
bamboos.
live stream. That's our tile we're going to pung.
Pung.
And now we'll discard this 7 crack.
7 characters.
So I'm going to use this white dragon to separate our keepers. So this 6 crack we don't need. We might be able to get
8
this to a pure
characters.
hand.
North wind.
Since we have only 1 joker.
Kong.
Aha.
3 bamboos.
There's another one. Oh my goodness. 6 crack pung now.
6 characters.
Boy, oh boy. My performance on this platform is really sluggish.
7 dots.
There's quite a lag here.
2 dots. 4 bamboos.
We do not need wins.
East wind. Pung. 6 bamboos. 8 dots.
So we're at the midpoint now. 6 cracks here.
Eight characters. 1 bamboo. 7 bamboos.
6s are going down.
6 dots. 1 bamboo. 3 bamboos. 6 dots.
Joker.
6 characters.
Nice. Okay, so I don't know if this will be jokerless now.
Seven characters. Green dragon. 5 bamboos.
Oh, I'm throwing it. I'm playing to win.
South wind.
That's a risky discard.
Kong.
Okay, we got away with it.
6 dots.
Okay, nobody wants the 6 crack.
3 dots.
Okay,
Pung.
okay. So
5 dots. 4 dots.
just like in
4
all
dots.
Mahjong, when a player claims a discard and turns get skipped, the
7
game continues to
bamboos.
the right. There's no backsies. So the game continues to the right
1
in
character.
every version of the game. There's no backsies.
Pung.
Okay, yep.
4
Send me an email. I'd be
bamboos.
more than happy to happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Kong.
And I'm not sure yet,
1
but
character.
I may start doing some Hong Kong
5
Mahjong
characters.
pop-ups, but I'm not sure. My schedule
9 dots.
for this year right now is pretty busy.
9
But
dots.
next year I might start doing Hong Kong Mahjong again.
Red dragon.
So we'll see. No promises.
1 dot.
And that's because there's a mini course now in
1
the
dot.
instructor guild, the MAHJLIFE instructor
8
guild
characters.
for Hong Kong Mahjong. So I want to have an opportunity for instructors to learn more about the game.
9 characters.
So I want to do those Let's Play live streams so they have opportunities to learn.
5 characters.
Learn more and see the game in
8
play.
bamboos.
Okay,
9
so
dots.
we're in the end game now. Oh my gosh, what in the world?
6 characters. 9 characters.
This has been kind of a weird hand.
9 bamboos.
Oh man, come on. Look at all these jokers up for grabs.
1 character.
Oh, 7 dot, 2 are out.
7 dots. 1 bamboo. West wind. Mahjong.
Oh man. We got so close here. So close. Doggone. All right, so Miss Shelby won. Very nice hand there. Over here we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, what is going on here? This is not any kind of a hand that I have no clue what's happening there. Here, like numbers with 3s, they have that white dragon. They kept our white dragon. Oh, come on now. Why didn't you just throw that white dragon? Seriously. This player over here had our 2 and our 4 as well. Looks like maybe they were trying for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pung, pung, kong, kong. Fudge. Oh, that's all right. Let's play again. Oh, okay, let's see. So the person who chowed, their hand doesn't go, again, the flow of the game is anti-clockwise all the time. Yes. Game goes to the right. Turns are taken to the right. If anybody's turn gets skipped because somebody claimed a discard to Kong or Pung or Kong, then that player, when they complete their exposure, they discard to end their turn and the game continues to their right. So the game is always counterclockwise as far as turns go. Okay, we have a pair of flowers in here, and then we have a widespread. Widespread, we have 2 9s. We have 2 9s, so I would do something with 9s. Maybe a 3, 6, 9 hand. Maybe a big odd hand. There is multiplication that we could consider. But there are no 9s in multiplication, but I would still keep odds just the same. 1, 2, 4. I don't think I would pass 1, 2, 4. 5, 7, 9. 5, 7, 6. Let's let the 6 go. Ooh, this was kind of a tough start here. I don't know. Oh my gosh, look what we got. This is why you don't want to pass like numbers. Fit right into our hand there. What in the world? So, guess what we're playing? We're playing like numbers with nines. Thank you for that. Here we go. What the heck? Okay, no keepers. Okay, 3, 8. Let's see, this dragon, I guess. Okay, no keepers. Yes, we want to keep going. Okay. No keepers. Let's do 8. Let's see here. 2, 8, 7. No keepers. Come on now. How about just one more? One more would be nice so we can be set. Let's see. Really, any 9 would be very nice. Hold on to the white dragon and use it as a discard. I typically don't pass white dragons if I don't have to. So yeah, that's what I do. I typically will hold it not pass it if I don't have to. Oh, shucks. And we just don't have to pass it. So I just keep it. We have tiles we can pass. Let's do one of each suit. Maybe 1, 8, 6. See how many they want. Oh, they don't want any. All right then. So then, yes, this dragon will go first.
South wind. Red dragon.
8 dot. Don't need that.
White dragon. 1 character.
So
East wind.
if we can get one good pick, we'll be set.
6 dots.
Oh, Joker bait with a 6 crack again. That's
8
weird.
bamboos.
That's very weird. We just had a 6 crack.
Green dragon. North wind. 3 characters.
Might as well let that 1 go.
1 bamboo. 5 dots.
Pass.
North wind. 2 bamboos.
Joker. That does help.
8 dots.
So we're still not out of the
Kong.
woods, though, because we could pung
8 characters.
and Kong, but not all. We still need one
West
more.
wind.
We need one more good pick in here.
Green dragon.
We do not need that at all.
South wind. 4 dots. Red dragon. 9 bamboos.
Okay, let's pung.
Pung. 5 dots. Two bamboos.
So there are 2 jokers open.
5 dots. 8 bamboos.
Don't need 3s.
3 dots. Kong.
Okay, we get another turn.
4 characters.
That's kind of nice how that worked out.
1 bamboo. 5 bamboos. 8 bamboos. 2 bamboos.
Okay, we need a keeper. That's not it.
1 character.
All right, so 69 tiles. Let's say in three
Flower.
or 4 more. Oh, there we go. We'll Kong.
Kong.
And now we'll throw that 6 dot
6 dots.
with this Kong and pung of 9s. We could be playing like numbers with 9s, which is what
Flower.
we're doing. We could also be playing
6 bamboos.
369 dragon, second hand from the bottom, under 369.
3 characters.
Except we just threw a
6
6 band.
bamboos.
There's already 1 out. We could still be
Flower.
playing that particular hand, but there's
East wind.
dragons out, so maybe not.
8
Red
characters.
dragon, white dragon.
Four dots. 5 bamboos. 8 bamboos.
All right, come on now. We need a keeper.
East wind.
There it is. 6 dot
6 characters.
or 6 crack. Take it with a joker. It didn't work. Doggone it. Why in the world does this?
Flower.
I have not been having luck with joker bait at all lately.
8 characters.
Oh, man.
South wind.
8 crack. That just went down. Let's throw the 6.
6 characters.
There was hesitation on that 6.
5 bamboos. 7 bamboos. 4 bamboos.
All right, keeper. We need a joker keeper. Oh, no. Don't want to hold that.
7 dots. Kong. 6 dots.
Okay.
Red dragon.
Lots of jokers open here.
4 bamboos. 3 characters. 9 dots.
Okay, let's just pung. Everyone's going to know
Pung.
anyhow. 1 of 2 hands. We'll put
8
everyone on
characters.
edge. Let's see who's playing to win.
3 bamboos.
So clearly we need a 9 crack.
White dragon.
3.5% success
7
rate.
characters.
That's terrible.
7 characters.
How many attempts?
7 characters. 7 characters.
All right, we do have jokers open.
East wind.
Open for exchange here. Oh.
5 dots.
146. Wow.
7 bamboos.
All right. Well, we're going to keep it going.
One dot.
All right, here comes our turn. Come on now. Let's see here. 1,
2 dots.
2. Oh, shoot.
2 bamboos.
All of these jokers are open for exchange here.
3 characters. 4 characters.
4 jokers.
North wind.
We got one.
7 dots.
We did it. Woohoo! Jokers help. So we have like numbers with 9s, and we got 2 9s and a flower in the Charleston, which was very nice. So let's see over here. We have a 2 4 6 8 hand. This would be the second hand down under evens. Over here, they're playing. I'm not sure, 5 6 7 consecutive run of some kind. Here, 1 2 3 4 pung pung kong kong. Yeah, that's what's happening there. Nice jokers, yes. Thank you, jokers, yes. Jokers be nice. They be nice. 5 successes out of 146. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. All right, here we go. Let's see. Ooh, look at all these cracks. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look, we have a hand dealt to us here. Odds. 1 3 5 7 9. 1 of 2 pair in hand. 7 crack. All right, let's see if we can play odds. So, do we keep the 7? I think so. Let's keep the 7 bam. We could maybe, if we get a 7 dot, for example, we could maybe play the concealed hand, 5 7 9 with 7s. But that first odd hand looks pretty darn good to me. First odd hand. What do you say? Oh, Dana, I see your little turkeys there. At first, I thought those were candy corns. They're turkeys. No, we didn't get any keepers. Oh, but look, we did get joker bait. Well, maybe. All right, let's let the 2 4 go here with that 7. We have a pair we don't need. 6 dot. Oh my goodness, dragons. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, let's break up the 6. Don't let joker bait distract you from passing defensively here. We could have maybe kept that 8 in the red for 6 7 8 9, but we have no 6, and that would be a pair gap for the 5th hand down. I wouldn't do that. I'd hold out for that. 1 crack. That's a keeper. And now, yes, we want to keep going. Let's pass 6 9 dragon. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get it'd be nice if we can get a 5 crack, and then we'll be set. We can use that joker to help us with a Kong. We could pung the 1 and the 9. I'd rather not be ready on a pair though. So a 3 crack would be nice as well. 3 crack, 5 crack. Those would be ideal. Okay, no keepers. We did get a 7-dot pair in here, but I would not pass 2 dragons. That's pretty risky. Hi, Marion. Newbie from New Jersey. What does joker bait mean? Joker bait is when you keep there we got a keeper. Joker bait is when you keep an unneeded pair, a pair that doesn't work for your hand, but you keep it anyway. And then later in the game, you discard one to coax an exposure with a joker from another player. And then on your next turn, you take the second tile to do a joker exchange. Situational awareness is key. You've got to be mindful of what is happening at the table, because sometimes, even though it might look like joker bait, it may not be, it may have no power. So it just depends on what happens at the table. There may be no interest in that tile. So you just have to be mindful of what is discarded. And then the timing is around between 60 and 50 tiles remaining is when you want to let that go. You want to give people time to develop their hand so that they're in a place where they can take it. All right, let's let that white dragon go. So we're 1 away from set. We have our pairs. We need 1 good pick for the 5 crack.
4 bamboos.
If we have a joker bait situation at some point, I'll point it out. Right now we don't. We need all these tiles here. We have singles too.
Green dragon.
Let's see what we get. There's a joker. So now we are set. We're ready to pung and kong. We've got our pairs. This was a really great Charleston. We were set up at the beginning. We had no gaps for the first odd hand and 2 multiples with the 7-9. So that was a really easy build for this one.
Green dragon. Red dragon. 5 characters.
All right, let's Kong.
Kong.
We're set, so I'm okay with exposing those jokers.
1 bamboo.
I don't think anybody's this close to
2
winning.
dots.
It'd be very nice if we could draw our ready
9
tile
dots.
so that we're minimizing exposure.
4 bamboos.
Nice. That
5
was sweet. All right.
6
We're
dots.
ready on a double weight now. 1 crack or 9 crack to win. Or a 5 crack.
3 bamboos.
And we are semi-stealth mode with just 1 exposure.
5 dots.
So we're in a good position here.
5 dots. 2 characters. Mahjong.
Somebody else was too. They had a very good Charleston as well. All right. Year hand. They have a year hand here. Oh, goodness. Here's our 9 crack, but our other tiles were in the wall. Our 1 crack. So that was a really quick win. Let's play again. We're gonna jump over here. You never know. We had another front runner at the table. Now we just need players. Let's see here. I think I have a wiki article on joker bait. Okay, here we go. There's a wiki article on joker bait. If you want to look at that after the live stream, maybe. All right, now let's see here. We have pair 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do have a flower over there. I would probably focus on 5, 6, 7, 8. But the 2 bam might be helpful if we can get 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 of some kind. But I would hold all the odds here, or 5 through 8. 5 through 8. All right, let's see what happens. 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 4. So we'll keep it. 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe. Here's a dragon. Maybe that 6 bam could go. It's kind of isolated. 5, 6, 7, 8 dragon. 5, 6 dot. This 2 bam is not helpful at all. We're going to break it up. We'll keep the 5, 6 for efficiency's sake. All right, so now we have the 7. So 5, 7 paired up. We're going to pass the 2. This is going to a different player. Let's pass the 5 dot. So 4, 5, 6, 7 or 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe pung, pung, kong, kong. There's the 4. So there's our answer. 4 crack. 4, 5, 6, 7. Pung, pung, kong, kong. 4, 5, 6, 7. Pung, pung, kong, kong. All right, we gave them a 2 and a 6. Let's give them the 8 and the 6 dot. Okay, so we're going across now. We do have tiles we can pass. The 2 bam keeps going around, so that will likely not be good joker bait unless someone changes their hand, which we don't know. Yeah, we won't know that. This green dragon might be a good discard. Yeah, here's the 2 bam. Lots of 2 bams going around. So that would not qualify as good joker bait because nobody wants the 2. So even though you end up with a useless pair, it doesn't automatically mean it's joker bait. Just to manage expectations. Okay, so now we can pass 3, hopefully. And they're delaying their offer. Okay, there we go. We'll do 3. The 8 came back. Okay, we're going to start with the West.
West.
Okay,
wins.
so probably this 2 bam, not good joker bait. Nobody wanted the 2s.
9 bamboos.
4, 5, 6, 7, pung, pung, kong, kong, probably. We could maybe play the second hand down with the
North
green
wind.
dragon, but it's weak, super weak.
2 bamboos.
Let's just see what happens. We don't want wins. I think I would let the 2s go.
West wind. Two dots. 6 bamboos. One dot. Pung. 6 bamboos.
We got skipped. Darn it. We need every
Flower.
turn we can get. Oh yeah, flower. We really don't need this flower.
7 bamboos.
Let's let it go.
Flower.
That was
Flower.
good choice. So the player on our left must need flowers. They have a flower or there wouldn't be a hesitation.
Green dragon.
So I probably let
One
that go
bamboo.
to, I want to let that one go because there was a hesitation.
One bamboo.
All right. So now,
Green dragon.
yeah, the green dragon nobody wants.
One bamboo.
We're ready to pung the 4-5. We need to Kong the 7. We need help with our 6 crack.
Bamboos.
Okay, 1 dot. That's going to be a safe
Green
discard.
dragon. 7 dots.
Hesitation on the 7. That would be a proximity tile.
4 dots.
Somebody may, whoever wanted that 7 dot could have our 7 crack.
5 bamboos.
Okay. We
1
really
dot.
don't need this 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a
8
pung of
characters.
7s. I would just let that go. This 8 crack can go too.
8 dots.
Nobody wants the 2s. The 6 bam was discarded
North
as well.
wind.
So it appears nobody wants any of these tiles here.
1 bamboo. 6 characters.
We'll need a joker for that 6 crack now.
3 characters.
Ooh, take it with a joker. Shoot. All right, I would let that go then.
4 dots. 3 characters.
Okay, now 8 bam. None are out
South
yet.
wind.
So the 8 bam would be our riskiest tile. We're 2 away from the midpoint.
4 bamboos.
Somebody could be playing evens. There was hesitation on that 4 bam.
North wind.
5 bam is out. Oh, nobody seems to want any of these tiles. Let's just let this 8 go.
8 bamboos.
Okay.
8 bamboos. 6 characters.
Oh no, we need 2 jokers now.
6 dots.
Okay.
8 characters. 8 characters.
So it seems we have 5 good discards. At least we can discard safely.
1 character.
We need 2 jokers for the 6 crack.
5 dots.
Okay. That might come in handy, actually. We could maybe play the
8 dots.
5th hand down, pung, pung, kong, kong. We'd only need 1 joker
West wind.
because we need a pung of 6s there. We need a Kong of red dragons, though. We have only 1,
flower.
but none are out. So let's keep it for a little while. See what happens.
2 dots.
Don't need wins.
South wind. South wind. 7 characters.
Oh, that's a Kong. I would just take it.
Kong.
We'll just play to win. If we can get a couple of jokers,
dragon.
that's nice. Otherwise, we can play defense. This hand is relatively
1
indestructible,
character.
so it's too late really to switch to anything else. And we need
5
jokers
characters.
anyway. Who knows? Okay, that would be pung.
Pung.
So we can just expedite this hand and look for joker
2
opportunities.
bamboos.
Practice
East wind.
reckless optimism. That's what we're doing right now.
Two characters. Eight dots.
Okay, we don't need 1 crack.
1 character. 2 characters. East wind.
I think with a 5 crack pong and a 7 crack Kong, the only thing we could be playing is
8 dots.
what we're playing. Okay, 1 9 bam is out.
9 bamboos.
So everybody will know what we're working on here. We could be
6
doing 5,
bamboos.
6, 7, 8, but we threw away an 8 crack and 3 are out. So everybody should be able
6
to know.
characters.
Oh, now we need 3 jokers. Oh, darn. Okay,
3
so is that the
bamboos.
orca style, reckless optimism? Yeah, we're basically playing like an orca right now.
9 characters.
But it is a hand of least resistance, so
4 characters.
I think a shark would play this the same way.
Pung.
Shark
2
and orcas
bamboos.
both play assertively,
4
but
bamboos.
an orca, the difference between an orca and a shark would be orcas are typically comfortable playing gap hands,
2
whereas a
characters.
shark is not. So in this case, we don't have a gap hand, but we do have weakness. Okay, so we have a winner right here. We have 5 7 9 dragon. Very nice. Over here we have like numbers with 9s and news. Over here 3 6. Oh, little odds 1 3 5. I thought 3 6 9, but they're doing 1 3 3 5 little odds. All right, let's play again. Practice reckless optimism. I think yeah, that is probably a good motto for that playing style. Maybe we could come up with mottos for each one. That is a good one for the orca. Orca, practice, reckless, optimism. I'll see if I can find some other good quick, short sayings for the rest of them. That would be fun. Orca, practice reckless optimism. That's a good one. What's the motto with me? Well, I tend to put a heavy emphasis on situational awareness. And well, really it's the 3 keys, critical thinking, situational awareness, and social acuity. I use all those. That's why I put them in my book, because they're powerful. So that's where my focus is. And it really just depends on your hand development as far as what decisions you make and what is happening at the table. So it's always in flux. It's very fluid. Reference to Rocky and Bullwinkle. Okay. Okay, so here's an 8 bam pair. We do have some evens in here. 2 4 4 6 2 4 6 8. There we go. There's a hand in there now. 2 4 dots, 6 8 bam, no gaps. So that's what I would play. 2 4 6 8 pung pung kong kong. Yep. All right. So 1 west with a 7 dot. That can go. So 2 dot, 4 dot, pung pung, kong kong, 6 8. No keepers. There's a 1 dot pair we don't need. Yes, we want to keep going. Absolutely. Okay, let's do 1 south green. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, we can, so like this 1 dot pung, that would not be good joker bait. Pung of ones, no, just didn't quite work out for us. So we'll break it up. Okay, 1 west 5. We got the 1 back. I would just pass 2. We can do 2. Nobody wanted the 1 dot. Let's pass that one.
One bamboo.
Okay, so nobody wants that either. Okay, flower. Might as well let that go.
One bamboo.
This flower pair, we can keep it for a little while.
9 bamboos.
If we get a 5 crack, we can maybe do mix it Kongs, 4, 5,
North
6,
wind.
but I would say it's a long shot. Flowers do not make good joker bait.
3 bamboos.
Well, nobody wanted the 1 bam.
1 bamboo.
Okay, now why is my computer is locking up
1
here?
dot.
What is going on? Okay.
1 dot.
No.
2 characters.
Let's let the wind go.
South wind. 1 character. 2 dots. East wind.
We're not holding winds.
North wind. Red dragon. 8 bamboos.
Nope. Not ready for it. We're playing another hand of least resistance though, so it's
White
okay.
dragon.
No harm, no foul here.
9
We have
dots.
a joker now. I was just thinking
8
about
dots.
the difference
8
between a shark and a
bamboos.
and an orca. Let's see. So let's go ahead and Kong.
Kong.
We have a hand with no gaps. Sharks are always moving
1
forward.
character.
Always moving forward.
9 characters.
Always move forward, but stay flexible.
Flower.
Nope. Pass. Okay, I would probably let those go at this point.
9 dots. Flower. West wind. 3 dots. 6 characters.
We don't want that flower. That will be risky.
Flower.
As you move forward, you know, the longer you hold flowers, the riskier they become if you don't
5
need them
characters.
anyway.
8 characters. 3 dots.
Okay.
9 characters. West wind. White dragon. 3 bamboos.
Joker, nice. That will help.
8 dots.
That will help quite a bit.
5 characters. North wind. 6 characters.
9 is already out.
9 characters. 5 dots. 2 characters.
Okay, Wes. See you tomorrow. Thanks for
8
coming by.
dots.
Okay, we do not need that.
Green dragon. Kong. 4 characters. 9 bamboos.
Okay, 5 bam, 7 dot. None of these are out, either of them.
7 dots. 1 bamboo. 4 characters. 7 dots.
Okay, let's see. 1 crack, 2 are out. We're at 50 tiles remaining. We're getting close to that
5 bamboos.
point where we want to hold safe discards.
Pung.
Yep, there's a 5.
3 characters. East wind.
Okay, let's see. 7 crack, none are out.
7 characters.
Which hand? Elaine, welcome. We're playing 2, 4, 6, 8, first hand.
5
Under
bamboos.
evens. 2, 4, 6, 8, pung, pung, kong, kong.
4 bamboos.
Nobody wanted the 1 dots. They're here. These are all safe discards.
7 bamboos. Kong. 5 dots.
The player across from us likely has
2
our tiles.
characters.
Let's see. 2, 3, 4. They could be doing,
7 bamboos.
let's see, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6.
White dragon.
They could
2
have
characters.
our 6 bam here.
7 characters.
5 bam pung with a Kong of dragons. They likely have our 6 bam.
1 character.
Okay, we'll pass. 2, 3 bams are out. 1, 4 bam is out.
9 bamboos. 9 dots. 6 dots. Kong. 7 characters. South wind. 2 dots.
Is that the first one? There is 1 out, so I would pung.
Pung. 1 character.
There's 1 here.
Red dragon.
We might need a couple jokers here.
4 characters. Three bamboos. Mahjong.
Winner, chicken dinner. 2, 3, 4, 5. So they were on the little side of that one suit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice hand. Over here, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, pung, pung, kong, kong. Like numbers with 7s and news. All right, let's play again. Oh, you're welcome, Aline. Okay, Marion, thanks for coming. We're just waiting for players here. Oh, we have a plet at the table. Hopefully we'll squeeze in 2 more games. Would be nice. We're just, there we go. We have a couple of jokers. It's nice. All right, so pair 2, here we go. Pair 2, 2, 4, oh, we got 2, 4, 6, 8 in here. Lots of 2, 4, 6, 8. So let's focus on 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8 there in one suit, but I would just gather. 5. Here's an 8 paired up. Let's stick with evens. 2, 4, crack, 6, 8, bam, 2 multiples in there. Okay, no keepers. I would, let's see, probably this 4 bam. We'll pass an even with these odds here. We can still do 2, 4, 6, 8. Looking pretty good. There's a keeper. And we do have tiles we can pass. Let's see. Yes, we'll keep going. I would say 2, 4, 6, 8, pung, pung, kong, kong. We're gonna have a redo here. But this time we've got 2 jokers. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8. We do have 8, 8. Let's let the 8 crack go. We'll let the 8 crack go. We have no flowers, so I wouldn't consider the concealed even hand, but we do have the 8s here. No flowers though. We're going across, so I would not. 6 crack. We're gonna let the 6 crack go. Maybe the 8 dot can be joker bait. No keepers. One away from set. This was a good Charleston. Oh, we got like numbers. I would not pass that forward. I would just pass 2 here. Two. We can do 2. Okay. Do you hear Riley running around here? Okay, let's let the 7 bam go here.
7 bamboos. 5 dots. 9 bamboos. 9 characters.
We're looking for a 6 bam, ideally. 8 dot.
5 bamboos.
Okay, maybe we can get a 6 dot now instead.
East wind.
We'll see.
5 bamboos. 7 dots.
It would be great to get a 6 dot. Okay,
West
this
wind.
Riley is running around like crazy.
7 dots. 7 characters. 6 characters.
We need a 6 dot or 6 bam.
7 characters.
Oh my goodness, this Charleston took a while. It's a
7
quarter
dots.
to 3 already. Oh, we might not be able to
East
squeeze
wind.
one more in. I don't know.
6 dots.
Oh, that's what we would have needed, but that's okay.
1 dot.
We're 1 away from set with bams anyhow. Let's just see.
2 dots.
We'll see what happens, Riley. You're going to need to wait. He wants to go outside, and he's going to have to wait.
1 bamboo.
Because I'm in the middle of a game.
5 characters.
I have important work to do here. I'm very busy, Riley.
East wind.
Mahjong is, I'm at a critical
North
moment
wind.
in this game, Riley. Don't you know?
8 characters.
No, we don't need that.
Nine bamboos.
Okay, there we go. 6 bam.
8 characters.
Okay, we're good now. We're set. So these 8 dots can go. Pung, pung, kong, kong.
South wind.
2, 4, 6, 8. Cracks, bams.
6 bamboos.
Okay, let's calm.
Kong. 8 dots.
He does need to go out, but he's just going to have to wait a minute. Because we can act on every
8
block. We're
dots.
set, so I don't want to walk away. Riley can wait. He knows how to be. Ooh.
9
knows,
dots.
he knows how to be patient.
Pung. 3 bamboos.
Okay, come on now.
7 bamboos.
Here he comes. You
West
see him down
wind.
there? Oh, there he is
West
down there. You
wind.
see him? That's Riley right down there.
8 bamboos.
Okay, Kong.
Kong.
We're letting it all hang out.
8 dots.
No fear. Always moving forward. That's a shark mentality.
Red dragon.
Always moving forward. Momentum. It's all about momentum. But, of course, situational awareness is part of that.
South wind.
It's like you don't just push forward until you got a bite on something.
6 bamboos.
And we do. We have a bite on this hand. We're set.
5 characters.
4 bam. Oh, might as well let that go.
8 dots.
Okay. So he just laid down. So he gave up on me.
6 characters.
I'll let him out in just a minute.
5 dots.
I have just enough time to
North wind.
take him for a little walk before my next meeting.
7 dots. 3 dots. 9 characters. 9 bamboos.
1 crack.
1 character. 7 characters. 5 bamboos. 1 character.
Okay, come on now. 7 bam. We'll let that go.
7 bamboos. 4 dots. South wind. White dragon.
Come on now. Keeper. Let's get a keeper in here. Oh, okay. Let's let the 4 bam go.
4 bamboos. 3 dots. 2 dots.
All right. 1 joker open.
7 characters.
Right here. 9 bam. 3 are out. 3 7s are out.
7 bamboos. 3 dots. 3 characters. West wind.
Okay, keeper. Oh no. I would not hold on to that.
Flower.
We just entered the end game here.
Quint.
Oh goodness, at least it's pure. Oh my.
4 bamboos.
Keeper, we need a keeper.
Kong.
Oh shoot, we got skipped.
3 bamboos. Flower.
North. 2 are out.
North wind. 6 dots,
Okay.
2 dots, 3 bamboos,
All right. We just let that one go
3
there.
bamboos,
Okay, now this 4 bam.
5 dots,
1 is available. 8 bam still
green
available.
dragon,
So 2 jokers open for exchange here.
north wind,
1 dot. 1 is out.
1 dot, 9 dots, 1 bamboo, green dragon,
Okay, this 4 dot. We can let that go. It's a little bit risky.
4 dots, 1 character, 1 bamboo, green dragon,
1 bam. 3 are out. Let's throw this 9 though.
9 bamboos, 6 dots, 6 dots, 8 characters,
Okay, we need a keeper.
east wind, 1 dot, 5 characters,
All right, come on now.
2 bamboos,
Get us a keeper in here. Useful tile. How about an exchange tile? 3 dot. 3 are out.
3 dots, 1 dot, 2 bamboos, 3 characters,
Oh, shoot.
south wind, 4 bamboos, 2 dots, 2 bamboos,
All right.
4 dots,
We need a 8 bam. Green dragon just got tossed. Oh,
green dragon,
we worked hard on this one. These never came in.
8 characters,
No, I don't think it'll happen for us, but at least we have a safe discard.
5 characters,
This 1 bam should be safe.
8 bamboos,
Ah, darn it.
1 character,
Oh, 1 bam can go.
1 bamboo,
All right.
five bamboos,
Okay. Oh my goodness, the jokers. Wow, goodness. Oh, okay, here's our 2 cracks over here. They're playing, that's the wrong quint. They're trying for a quint, but they have the wrong joker or the wrong dragon. They needed a different dragon for this hand. It has to be opposite, and we have their 2s. Here we have like numbers with 4s and dragons. And we have, so 2s and 4s we're holding on to over there. And then here's a 3, 6, 9 hand. They got pretty close. They had a gap though, no 9 bam. All right, let's see here. That's going to do it for this live stream. Let's see, Misty, I didn't get a chance to sit and watch. We'll watch the replay. Catch you soon. All right, Misty, good to see you here. There'll be lots more Mahjong this week though. 5 days. Oh, thank you, Misty. I appreciate it. We had at least one win in here. We had some good hands. We got ready a couple of times and really great development opportunities, but we didn't get there quick enough. When you have more than one front runner at the table, you never know. It's a toss-up at times. Oh, thank you, Kimmy. Oh, yes, we voted early, so been there, done that. You're welcome. Thank you, Sue. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you being here. We'll be back again tomorrow for the Obsessed Let's Play live stream. I'm going to share a little bit about some schedule changes that I'm thinking about. That's one of the perks if you're an Obsessed tier member. So you can look forward to that. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do the members only Let's Play live stream. Thursday, we'll do Beat the Pro. Those all are from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll see you then. And then, of course, on Friday, we'll do a Simply Social Let's Play live stream from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then we'll switch to Beat the Pro from 7 to 9. I hope that you'll join us. It'll be a lot of fun. And any winner at a Beat the Pro event will be eligible to play in the mini tournament, virtual invitational mini tournament in January. I enjoyed it too. Thank you, Nancy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and we'll be back tomorrow. Moderators, thank you for helping monitor chat. I always appreciate you being here. It's very helpful to have you here with me. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.